anything here because I spent it all on the thing. Like, I could get an uncommon card, which, like, I could get the backup, which is sort of nice. It only really matters to me. There are some nice things I could do with it, even unupgraded, but I really would prefer it to be upgraded. Yeah, and then everything else just costs too much. No surprise. Just really, do I want to buy the backup or not? And I think the answer is no, even though I kind of want it. But we'll just take our essence into the well. And I think we're just taking the heal, as much as I would like to get rid of the void and stuff. Like, the void's not the worst thing for me. But, yeah. Here we are. I wish that it waited just like an extra second so I could see what was in my hand first. And it never does. Okay. Alright, we'll just gain some energy off of that. Even though it does expend my combo, that's fine. My deck is what we in the biz call a bit of a mess. Yeah, we're just not going to worry about that. And I did that in the wrong ordering. Fine, here we are. I just need to not die. Okay. How much damage does this deal right now? Not a ton. What's even in here? Like, I could generate a bunch more rage, or I can draw more cards. I think we're going for the more card draw. Though, unsurprisingly, this is sort of underwhelming. And I have so many charges on this, so my thing's triggered twice, which is nice. Not helpful. It's really hoping for something more useful there. Alright, that did a lot more damage than I thought it was going to do, because I was not paying attention to how much rage I had. Anyways, nicely, we got to a point where we killed him, gained some heal from doing it, and, yeah, here we are. He's dead. Unfortunately, the rest of this looks less good. Well, I suppose we have the hide anyways. I can also just block for an obscene amount right here, so it's kind of a moot point. Also, I didn't need to play that. We were going to get one combo from the Sneak Artist anyways, making that sort of a moot point. Regardless, it's fine. We're here. Unfortunately, I don't have meaningful combo for these. Luckily, it doesn't matter too much because they still hit for +4 triggers each anyways. It's just that they could be a lot more impressive if I were doing that differently. I don't know if we actually want to fight this fight. I don't think it's actually useful for us. Also, I should put the Blackstone on something. Great question. What do I even want the Blackstone on? None of it, like, super matters to me. You know what? I guess we're just gonna skip that, not worry about getting the juggle, and not worry about getting the extra void bar progress. I guess we also would have gotten essence, which would have been nice. But, hey, here we are. And then I need to decide after this battle if I'm swapping out my spell for the Swarm or not. Again, the Swarm is a lot more impressive with other characters. It's a lot more meaningful for them. Was really hoping that we were going to get more block there. It's not that big a deal if I take a tiny bit of damage here. I can also just block a fair bit with the parry, since it will trigger twice, I suppose. I also might just be able to kill. So 2 more of these hitting for slightly higher damage. Why did that do damage? Honestly, don't know. Oh, it was the chest clock. I forgot about that entirely already. I knew we had something like that, and I couldn't remember what it was. Anyway, 0, doing 88 now, which is enough that we just get the kill. And we're good. Don't need to worry about anything fancy. I mean, we'll take the Yellowstone because it's all I can afford. What is this? Reduce all clock costs by 1. It's cute. It's not super important to me, though. I think we're just taking the Void Stones, though honestly I don't know where we're going to slot them in primarily. There's a lot of cards I don't actually use. Could just take the extra HP. I guess we'll take this. That's fine. So these have the same cooldown. And Swarm is not bad. It's just a little not as impressive for our needs. I think we'll leave From Dust for the moment. Start of your turn, overcharge 1, increase max energy. You are not a great fight for us, though. Void spawns with less frenzy. No one gives a shit. Kill Void Touch, draw cards, yes. I'm still a little sad that we didn't get a like draw potion or something to replace the one that we used. Starting from turn 6, draw and discard 2 at the start of each of your turns. Yeah, I mean, that's good. We're gonna take both of these. It's not like insane for us by any means, but we could do Blackstone on the bluff. It's not crazy. It's fine. We could also just Redstone it. Yeah, just like very little of this actually matters for us. Sure. Let's look at the bluestone. It's whatever. Bluff is going to get a Yellowstone. Redstone on the this will look weird. I mean, Blackstone the Unrelenting. I suspect it's not going to matter a whole ton, but that's fine. And I guess the redstone is going to go on the Bloodthirst. Who really cares? We're not going to use the greenstone. Honestly, I probably should put in the Surefoot and give that the redstone. Don't care. Not going to worry about it. Yeah, who cares? Who cares? Mithril Blades. I don't like how much you're threatening me next turn. It's scary. Okay. I did forget that that triggers twice. We're just gonna do that now and block everything we need to. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. And now you're vulnerable. And we'll knock you down to 39. It's fine. I'm definitely not using the chest clock well, but okay. She does have some amount of fortitude. But it also doesn't matter. There's a lot of things I could have done that turn if I really needed to, because I had the resurgence as well. So I could have like gotten back the Nick and yada yada yada. Yeah. Let's fight him. Get the Mithril Blades. Not that I'm, again, like I'm not making incredibly good use of the Mithril Blades, but it still is nice to have them. I guess we'll do that and just bleed you a bit. Oh, and this is charged up. I actually could have put that to better use than I did. Well, I'll leave this in hand still. Like a greedy person. I guess we'll do it like this. And then we go in for the attack. Yeah, this doesn't quite kill. It does kill. Don't know if it counted for the healing, since it wasn't the spell that did the damage, the final damage. But the bleed trigger. Either way, don't think it matters. Purple stone goes on. Who really gives a shit? Will go on the quickness. I sometimes use it. I don't use it often. It's fine. And I still have to fight one more of these. We're gonna fight the golem because the other thing scares me. I mean, it wouldn't be impossible, but it would not be good, since it punishes us for playing multiple attacks in the same turn. And then once again, they threatened me for a lot. I'm gonna leave the Resurgence in hand. That's probably incorrect. I could also, by the way, be using the Resurgence to get back the Mithril Blades to play another time, which I have thought about doing. Did not do so, though. We'll just get rid of all of that damage. Should have done that slightly differently. Maybe. This is a bit of a waste, kind of, but it gets our combo up higher thanks to the Rune Pommel. So we're going to do it now before we start throwing out our bunches of blades. Which don't quite kill and aren't enough to get us a extra draw. But he's most of the way dead. And then we have the Ice Wall if we need it anyways. Sure, let's go ahead and kill you right there. Easy. Yeah, like, our deck is reasonably powerful. It's not like an insane deck, but it's pretty good. I guess we'll take this. I don't really care about the bleed triggering. We apply some bleed, but not like an insane amount. Not to the point where it like really matters to me. Yeah, I guess I'll just eat that for energy. I get a penitence added. There's not really any way for me to stop that from happening. They get a bunch of fortitude. I don't love it. Oh well. It's not really what I had hoped for in this instance. guess I'm just gonna take some damage. I do kill him. I am gonna get a reinforcement, but hey. I also take slightly more damage because I made myself vulnerable by making him vulnerable, but hey, these things happen. Okay, let's go again. And let's use our 9 blades to be great and powerful. Got so close to a kill, and just not quite. Oh yeah, and I forgot that I draw a bunch of extra cards when doing this, which is nice. Well, this will waste the bleed triggering, because I don't have any bleed to trigger. But, nonetheless, we're going to do that. Once again, it just, like, doesn't quite kill. Definitely feels lame. What is even in here? The Unrelenting is there. Oh, and this doesn't expend my combo. Interesting. Fine, we'll do it like this. I get so many procs of this. I see a normal spell rogue run, so the XP bar barely moved, then quit the game. Fair enough. Nope, not doing that. Well, I wanted to be able to draw another card and maybe kill him this turn. Either way, he's got 9 vulnerable on. He's got tons. Well, he's got some bleed. We definitely should have this. Yeah, and this kills. If it didn't kill, we'd kill him with our spell. Not quite a perfect fight. Overall, pretty good, though. Anyways. It's a long run, but that's because I tend to play this game pretty slowly, also especially with double time. Like, every fight takes a while, especially the earlier ones where it really takes a while to stabilize and yada yada yada. Anyways, it was a fun run. I'm glad we made that one work. I do really like Hidden Blade. It's my favorite of the hidden starters. I wanted to say of the blade starters, not the correct word. Trickster I like the idea of, but I do still think that Blade overall is more satisfying. Even if I don't love slashes and I don't love the underhanded tactics, I think the quicknesses are cool. The parries are kind of nice with their purge block. And the spell's okay. But anyways, let's do Sacrifice Daughter. We didn't play her at all last night, and it's her coolest thing. Not sure if they made any change to the shard acquisition, but could only upgrade half my spells before I think it could regularly upgrade everything. Yeah, I seem to remember that I basically ended up upgrading everything, but it's been quite a while since I played Spell Rogue, so I don't know how accurate that is. Footwork is fine. Dark Pulse is pretty good. In for a penny. Soul Tithe, add a Void coin to discard. Threshold, add 2 Void coins to deck. Threshold, draw and discard. Like, it's fine. I just don't think I really care. It's sort of a replacement for, like, Soul Kiss, though. Kind of. Might be worth using. 25% corruption damage. Discard 2 for each card discarded. Deal 50% corruption damage to random enemy until this card resolves. That works a lot better with, like, Void coins. Because every time you discard a Void coin, you draw and discard 1. And so if you're chaining through a bunch of Void coins, then it keeps dealing the 50% damage for every single one that you go through. And then I don't know if we super care about the footwork. It's fine. It's in fact not bad. It's just I don't know if that matters with what we're doing, or if it's even enough. I think let's just reroll that. It's fine. I don't really care. Opportunity and Bolster are both good. I do really like Opportunity. But turns out some decent block that also gives Death Strike. It's also pretty good. I'm going to take the Opportunity nonetheless. Turn the Tide. Deal damage, 3 damage, and amount of times equals the number of cards in discard. Works way better with Void coins. Also, Rage. Which we can do the Rage part. But definitely works better when you are getting way more cards in your discard. I mean, like, it still could be fine. Also is highly dependent on when you're drawing it or if you're holding it in your hand. I mean, it can do some solid damage. I just don't know that I super care. Gain Corruption, Rebound. Little Darkness is pretty good. I don't know if we actually really want that. Deal damage, Soul Tithe, Recur. We might take that. Discount Death is good for not this deck. Alright, have a nice night, Fury.